Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm your host, Veteran Mountain Man, and it's another Spiritual Thursday. And today I wanted to talk about some self-discovery. I was discussing with a young man online a company that he had found that does a lot of modifications to weapons. And he was talking about how cool this stuff was and how it was real weaponry, and he had never actually sat through and watched the tutorials or actually looked at the quality of their componentry. Now, after I sat through it, I actually talked with him, and he got very upset about me discussing the fact that they were very, very slipshod in their methodologies for teaching the tutorials for doing the upgrades to these weapons. And it got me thinking. A lot of people focus more on the thing itself than on the quality of the thing, and what the quality of the thing actually states about you. Now, when it comes to stuff like firearms, I never skimp on quality. I always look for the best of the best that I can afford. And I don't make modifications that aren't safe and sanctioned by the manufacturer. Why is that? Well, because realistically, firearms are insanely dangerous. And it shows a fundamental lack of respect to use aftermarket parts that aren't safe and haven't been properly vetted when you start talking about things that are basically controlled pipe bombs. And it really makes me wonder just how many people out there are doing things and not really thinking about it in order to appear fashionable or to have the cool toy, instead of actually looking within themselves and becoming comfortable with who they really are. Because, see, that right there is the biggest difference. Somebody who's satisfied within themselves about who they are, what they do, how they live. If they're honest with themselves, how they think, what they've read, what they've achieved. People who are comfortable with those things are not so needy of the newest, most trendy, most fashionable things. They're not, oh my God, I've got to have the cool new thing. They're not so defensive when the cool new thing isn't as cool as it looks. They don't think about it as much. And the reason being is because they're not defining themselves based off their possessions. They're defining themselves off those intangible qualities that actually have serious meaning in the human condition. And that's personality, thought, capability, understanding, reason, logic. These things are the key to making yourself whole. And so if you're trying to find a way to make yourself whole by purchasing possessions versus seeking within oneself, you're going about it the wrong way. Purchasing something is going to be fleeting. Creating a whole, determined understanding of yourself will last a lifetime. So I would encourage you all to seek within yourself that better understanding of who you really are, and avoid the idea that you can buy who you are. Well, thank you all again for joining me. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to come out to unapologeticpagan.com. There's a link down below. If you're catching this on unapologeticpagan.com, don't forget to check out the other content creators and their channels that are syndicated. And, of course, if you're catching me on one of my other social media sites, please don't forget to check out all of my social media sites and subscribe or follow me on them. Also, don't forget to leave your feedback down below. And as always, have yourself a beautiful Thursday.